let's go to Marcus, Washington, and the renewed calls for calm this noon once a verdict is reached. Marcus?
Well, Lynn, as the anticipation builds as we wait for a verdict in Officer Porter's trial, so does the plea for peace throughout the city. Within the hour, Congressman Elijah Cummings pleading to the city that we keep peace post-verdict. Also, young activists throughout the city walking and praying, asking for that same plea. A march of young community activists in East Baltimore to one of the damaged areas during April's unrest at the corner of East Monument Street and North Patterson Park Avenue.
We can voice our opinions and state what it is that we want to say without rioting, without the looting, without the violence. Let's make our city proud and show them that there is a better way and not give them what they expect for us to do.
Also this morning, Congressman Elijah Cummings pleading on behalf of the city for peace.
I would beg them for their children and generations yet unborn to understand that our city is not a perfect city. But we must do everything in our power, whether we agree with the verdict or not, to create an atmosphere where we can move more and more towards a more perfect city.
And coming up tonight at 4, 5, and 6, we look at what Congressman Cummings says he will do if by chance we see the same unrest as we saw here in April. Also, that call from young activists right here in the city. We're live. I'm Marcus, Washington, WJZ Eyewitness News.
Marcus, thank you. That is the very latest on the Officer William Porter trial this noon. But as the jury continues deliberating, we will keep you updated. Jess, back to you.
All right, Lynn, thank you. Now, here's what you need to know as the third week in the trial for Officer William Porter continues. The jurors deliberated for about 2.5 hours last night after closing arguments wrapped up. Prosecutors say Porter was criminally negligent. The defense says the prosecution's case was based on speculation, not evidence. The jury returned for deliberation at 8:30 this morning. They must reach a unanimous decision on each of the 4 counts before announcing a verdict. Stay with WJZ for complete coverage of Officer Porter's trial. We will continue to bring you the very latest from the courthouse as closing arguments continue.